Queen's been on a trip down under.
The Queen and Prince Philip have arrived in Australia for a 10-day visit. They'll be based in the capital, Canberra, but will also travel to Melbourne, Brisbane and Perth.
Did you see the Australian media coverage? Now, was it me, or were their reports a little bit morbid?
The Queen will arrive in Canberra tonight for her 16th visit to Australia, possibly her last.
Her last trip to Australia.
On what may well be her last ever trip.
Her last trip here. Probably her very last time.
I hate to use the word die, so I won't.
Surprised they didn't follow her around dressed as death. It didn't end there. Judging by her hand gesture, this reporter was having a pop at how Liz smells.
The Queen touched down in Perth last night.
Oh, it's like a dingo's ball bag. Not all of the reporters were rude. This guy has to win the award for saying exactly what you see.
The Queen wore lilac and had fresh flowers in her hat. The Duke of Edinburgh didn't.
Later on, she'll be waving, using her hand. The Queen and Prince Philip were there for 10 days and they met some pretty interesting people. One of my favourites, the BFG's daughter.
Basketball player Elizabeth Cambridge towered over the royal couple as they continued their apparently triumphant Australian journey.
I love the moment when the Queen sees her. Hello, you holy shit! Look, Philip. Bloody hell. She's higher than Prince Harry. Let's climb her. The biggest scandal of the trip was definitely this.
In Brisbane, 22-year-old Liam Warriner appeared in court after he bared his butt cheeks to the royal motorcade and mooned the Queen.
Classic Aussie behaviour. It's the Queen. I better flash him a shit pipe. So, how did the royals react? I bet they were terrified.
The Prince gave me a nice wave. It was lovely.
Hello. It's like a yawning Wookiee.